Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new channel. Now this channel will be all about education and getting you the results you want and deserve and simplifying it the best that I can, so it doesn't overwhelm you and all that complicated sort of stuff. In this video, I'm going to debunk the myth between should you lift or run for fat loss. In my opinion, if you are picking a side, you are wrong, because I believe that you need both. Let me explain exactly the method I use with my clients that you can use to get results yourself. Instead of bouncing between one or the other, this is how you can use both to your advantage and be able to recover between sessions so you don't drop intensity, drop volume, or get injured. Over the last 6 years or so, I have coached well over 300 people, just like yourself, who are struggling with fat loss, struggling with training, struggling with consistency, struggling with building muscle, struggling with their running or consistency with running. So you are not alone in this, by the way. And today I am going to show you the exact system I use. You can then apply it to your daily life or your lifestyle to make it work for you long term as well. Over the years, I've ran myself into the ground. I've added more miles. I've lost muscle mass. I've regained weight. I've done jiu-jitsu. I've depleted weight. I've done everything you can possibly think of to try and see which one works best. I've used it with my clients. I've seen them go from just lifting or just running to being able to apply a bit of both and see incredible results. Now, you've got Paul here, who has applied a bit of both. Owain here, who applied a bit of both. Catherine here, applied a bit of both. As you can see, incredible results from them all. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of some of the results that clients have had. The problem we have is the lifters will be strong, but very unfit. The runners will be fit, but not as strong. Now we need to implement a little bit of both to get the best of both worlds here. As you know, running will burn calories. It's great to increase a deficit, but also over time you may drop a little bit of muscle mass by only running. That is why you need a little bit of both. But lifting alone doesn't really burn that many calories, and that's why I believe that cardio is very important alongside building muscle to see incredible fat loss results. And like I say here, Paul went from a 26-minute 5k to a sub 20. Catherine here dropped over 2 stone and also improved her 5k time, 10k time, and ran her first half marathon. So this is the breakdown. You've got running alone that will cause muscle loss, a metabolism crash, and eventually a plateau. Then you've got lifting alone, which is a slow calorie burner. And because it's a long-term thing, people quit before seeing results. This is why you need both together. And also to avoid injury, because once you have injury or burnout or you quit, you're back to square one, aren't you? The fix of this is going to have the right training at the right days, at the right intensity, at the right time. What phases are you in right now? Are you in a building phase? Are you in a cardio phase? These are phases. Like, everything should be a phase. Are you in a fat loss phase? Are you in a muscle building phase? What phase are you in? This should go hand in hand with your current goal. So the system I personally would use is Monday. This is a system I would use if you were my client, and a system you can steal from me that will get you incredible fat loss results and also help you build muscle. Now, Monday, 30 to 40 minutes, easy jog or a bike with 10-15 minute core at the end of it. Tuesday would be a push day, overhead pressing, bench pressing, triceps, lateral raises. I would avoid using legs today because tomorrow, Wednesday, you would be doing a tempo run, so you need your legs quite fresh, where that may be a 10-minute warm-up, 20-minute at a hard pace, 10-minute cool down sort of thing. Over time then progress to maybe a 10-minute warm-up, 3 sets of 10s, and a 10-minute cool down sort of thing. Over time then you would progress with that. Thursday then would be a pull day. This is where your deadlifts, rows, pull-ups, lat pull down, cable row would all come in. And then at the end then, obviously legs would still recover because yesterday you did a tempo run. Friday would then be a long run. Once again, easy long run, 60 to 90 minutes, keeping it conversational pace. Once again, you could transfer this over to the bike. Saturday would be leg day. Obviously yesterday, Friday would be a easy day. So leg day on Saturday. Once again, squats, RDLs, leg presses, lunges, You can go hard here on your leg day because Sunday is a rest day. Sunday, rest day, active rest day, go for a walk, recover the legs, back in ready for Monday's conversational pace run. Now, it's hard to follow day by day with life and stuff like that. So some days will be moving about. But if you are thinking of doing double days, one of the things my coach Ryan taught me was make sure the hard days are hard, make sure the easy days are easy. So if you are going to double up, make sure you are not doubling up an easy run with a hard gym session. You need to have the next day to be completely easy. It's no point going hard session, 3 hard sessions back to back. You're going to blow yourself up. You're going to cause injuries. Now, nutrition. This is where I believe 95% of people get it wrong. So they're doing well with their training, they're doing well with their recovery, but nutrition is awful, absolutely awful. 90% of problems are in the kitchen, not at training. People get lazy, they will rather add more sessions instead of look after the nutrition. Like here, what you need to do is if your goal is fat loss, you need to be in a 300 to 500 calorie deficit, whether let's say your total daily energy expenditure is 2,000, I would have you anywhere between 1.5 and 1.8. On training days, a little bit higher on 1.8. On rest days, 1.5. That would be my sort of thing, and have that sort of up and down sort of motion. Don't worry if you go over slightly. I'd say within 50 or below by around 50, but you need to keep that bracket as close as you can. I would also go with protein. I'd go 1 gram per pound body weight. So if you are 150 pounds, I'd go with 150 grams of protein. I would make that a essential. Once again, carbs before training, protein post training. This is very, very important. I'm seeing people mix this up. I'm seeing people do carbs after training, protein before training, and then wonder why their energy levels are terrible. That is a big clue there for you. So that is where I would go with that. You need to include cardio, you need to include resistance training, you need to be consistent, you need to plan your food ahead, because if you're starting to track back and be like, oh, what did I have to eat today, and you're in bed, like, you're not going to remember. Try and plan ahead as much as you can. A couple of days ahead, probably going to be on to a winner. Personally, what I would do, Sunday night, plan Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, plan the rest of the week. Stop using the weekend like a holiday. It is not a holiday, it's a part of a week. This is where I believe a lot of people do differ and bounce off and just don't know what they're doing, is because they treat the weekend like it is a holiday because they're not working, out of routine, etc. Listen, try this for 4 weeks. Weigh yourself daily, look at the average over the week. If the scales don't come down after week 3, drop me a message, let me know, because there might be something to do with your tracking or your calories, etc. Don't add random sessions in. This is a very, very important thing. Don't add random sessions in. Don't overcomplicate it. Just follow that structure. I promise you, by following that structure, you will get where you want to be. Following that framework, you'll get where you want to be. Leave me a comment below with what you think. I will give them a read. I will reply. And like I say, it's a new channel. Hit subscribe, hit like button, give me a comment, and yeah, hopefully that helps you around the hybrid lifestyle. I'll see you at the next one. Like I say, this channel will be more educational based, and the other channel will be a bit more fun, a bit more vloggy, and yeah, a bit of lifestyle. But this one will be more educational and getting you incredible results.